Okay, in this tutorial we're going to talk about removing unwanted tattoos or blemishes. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with an image here of Emily. Now Emily here has no tattoos, but let's say she had a particularly crazy weekend and came back with this little beauty. What we're going to do is address, first of all, how to deal with this tattoo. There's actually a very simple method in Photoshop to get rid of this tattoo. What we are going to do is come over and select this tool right here. This is called the patch tool. If you look here, it might look like this on your toolbar. If you click on it, you can drag it down to the patch tool. And when you do that, you want to make sure source is selected right up here at the top, source. Now, what you're going to do with the patch tool selected is you're going to drag a little circle right around her tattoos. Stay close, but you don't have to be hanging right at the edge. Okay, you're going to drag a circle right around just like that. You're going to select within the tattoo, within the little circular area here. You have the little marching ants going around your selected area. You're going to left click and drag to a nice little area of clean skin, like right up here. And you're going to let it go. And when you deselect that, you can either do that by going up to select and hit deselect, or you can hit on a PC Control D or on a Mac Command D. If you hit that, you have no more tattoo. It looks absolutely fantastic. Now, let's say this particular tattoo turned out to be in a little more difficult place to deal with. And let me show you why this is difficult. As I zoom in here on her tattoo. What an awful looking tattoo. The way that we're going to deal with this is we're going to come over to the pen tool right here. We're going to select the pen tool. Now you want to make sure that path is selected above. Path. Now you're going to come down to the bottom of the swimsuit. Now you see how this is sort of a jagged area? It's hard to select. You can't just use a magic wand, or probably hard to just draw a line in particular. So I'm going to use the path tool. What I'm going to do, the pen, I'm just going to draw little clicks along the way here, just making sure that I have selected around her swimwear here right at the edge, so that you'll see exactly where this is going. As you select all the way across the swimwear here, you're getting pretty close to the jagged edges here. You can be on the swimsuit just a little bit. And then drag, just make some points around her tattoo again. And when you come over to here, what you'll do, the very last one, click right on that initial point again. Click on it. Now you have a nice circle drawn around there. But we don't have marching ants yet. So what you're going to do, the marching ants show that the area is selected. Right now we've just drawn a path around it. What I'm going to do is right click. This menu comes up. You right click from within that circle and you have make selection. Click on that. Now you want to feather the radius here a little bit. Now this is going to depend on the size image you're working with. I'm working with a very small web-sized image, so I'm just going to select 3, but you're going to have to play around with this a little bit. And you now have this selection right here. See the little marching ants going around. Now, before what we did was use the patch tool, and I'm going to show you what happens if I were to do that again. If I were to just drag down to a nice area, it looks great, but once you let go, look at what happens with the blue here. What's happened is Photoshop has grabbed from within the blue and has sampled part of that and tried to blend it in with the area here. And it looks really, really awful. So the way that we're going to go about doing this instead is we're going to come over to the clone stamp tool right here. That's this tool right here. We're going to select clone stamp. You want to make sure that your opacity is about 100%. And you have selected normal. Now you're going to come down to a nice clean area of skin like we did before. Select a nice clean area of skin. And on a PC you're going to click Alt, or on a Mac you're going to click Option. And you're going to hold that and then click in this nice clean skin area. And then you let go. Come back in within this circle here within the little circle of marching ants, what you're going to do is click and just paint across it, just like you're painting. And what you're doing is you're painting that area of good skin right within the area that you had selected. Now, when you remove this circle, when you deselect it, you can either go up to Select, Deselect, the Select tab at the top, and then hit Deselect, or you can hit Control or Alt, or I'm sorry, Control or Command D to delete the selection. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do that, and now you see, wait a minute, this is not blended that well. How you fix that is you come back up to opacity here. I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to lower it. You can either click on the word opacity and drag to the left. I'm going to go to about 30%, right around there. And I'm going to come back out in an area of clean skin right near that edge. I'm going to click it while pressing Alt and then blend that skin in with multiple clicks. And pretty soon, what you've done is completely blend that area in. And now, with Emily, she looks back to her old self. No more tattoo. You can't see it at all. So that's two different ways that you get rid of tattoos that are very easy and very, very effective. Thank you for listening to this tutorial. Listen to more and visit fstop.club.